Kykkos, where heaven and earth rest in the gold of silence. High up in the Troodos Mountains, where the air turns cooler and the trees reach into the clouds, lies a place that doesn't shout, and yet says everything. A place that doesn't call out, and still reaches all who are willing to listen. Welcome to Kykkos Monastery. As you approach the site, there is only forest at first. Cedars, pines, the rustle of wind. Then suddenly a courtyard opens, and you stand in a world of mosaics, bells, and centuries. Kykkos is the most famous monastery on the island, not because of its size, not because of the gold shimmering in every corner, but because of what it preserves, an icon. Not just any icon, but one said to have been painted by the evangelist Luke himself, a depiction of the Virgin Mary. The icon is covered. No one is allowed to see it, because faith says her gaze is too powerful, too sacred. But you feel her presence. It lives in the air, in the flicker of candles, in the rhythm of the prayers, in the murmured Kyrie eleison of a monk in the shadow of the altar. The monastery is a place of contrasts, gold and humility, wealth and renunciation, earthly power and heavenly longing. And when you stand on the terrace outside, high above the land, where Cyprus unfolds below like a living tapestry, you may feel it for yourself. Up here, nothing is ordinary, and nothing is by chance. If Kykkos touched you, not because of its treasures, but because of its heartbeat, we'd be happy for a like or a follow. And if you've been there yourself, what did you feel? A prayer? A beam of light? Or simply peace? Tell us, because perhaps what you experienced is a story others should hear too. If you want to continue on, here are paths that lead deeper. Throni, just a few minutes further. Here lies the tomb of Archbishop Makarios III, the first president of Cyprus. A simple, silent place with a view that takes your breath away. Cedar Valley, about 15 kilometers to the northwest. A valley of wild cedars standing like silent monks on the slopes. Ancient, rooted, dignified. Stavros Tissoukas, around 25 kilometers west. A forestry station in the mountains, home to the mouflons. Wild guardians of the forest, as shy as they are majestic. Thank you for traveling with us. And until the next journey, perhaps into the valley, perhaps up the mountain, perhaps to the place where your heart grows quiet.